My wife and I have pretty set sleep schedules during the week. If we stay up later on the weekend, or with E, our dog gets very huffy/offended, and will sigh passive-aggressively at us until we go upstairs to bed. Oh, and if one of his bowls is empty he licks it, also passive-aggressively, and then makes direct eye contact. The budgie had a broken leg in a little splint. He would climb to the roof of his cage with just his beak and good leg, then let go of his beak, and hang by one leg, then just stare at me. He knew I would stick my hand in, and he could just fall off into my hand. He only did this when I was around because I was the only one who would stick my hand in. My dogs know the sound of the drawer the cheese is kept in the fridge. They could be asleep in a completely different area, but if you open the cheese drawer they come running and sit like good boys for their cheese. They are herding dogs, and will also herd the cat away if she won't stop meowing at me when I'm busy, or if she tries to scratch anything. Upon hearing the Windows 7 Sonata log-off sound, she jumps up and starts running around the room, since I always locked my computer before leaving. And when I'm leaving, that usually means she's going to daycare, i.e. my mom's house. It's been 3 or so years since I switched to Windows 10, but just playing the sound on YouTube still gets a reaction out of her. Bring me dirty laundry. One day my cat brought me a sock, and it was so cute, so I petted him and praised him. That started a cycle of it, and now he's constantly bringing dirty laundry to me. My tortoise stands on my foot when he is hungry. Edit. Here, http://imager.com/a/regdic, is Frank standing on my foot. This was shortly after he got here, so excuse his weepy eyes. He had a respiratory infection when he arrived from being a stray/previous improper care. Changing the sheets on the bed means playtime. My cat likes to sit on the bed as I throw on the sheets, likes that Rainbow Parachute elementary game. She tries to attack my hand if I straighten the edges while she's there too. After my roommate got a cat, my dog answers to kitty 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 cause he wants love and or treats. My dog knew he would always get some ice to chew when I went to the fridge, so anytime he heard the ice machine on the fridge start he would come running in. Once he became deaf he would feel the vibrations in the floor from it, and knew it was ice time. My cat drinks out of a glass on my nightstand rather than a bowl. A couple of years ago, she was having some pretty serious dental issues, all fixed now, and was being reluctant to eat and drink. She had always wanted to drink out of the water cup I had for myself, and at that point I just wanted her to drink anything, so I let her. That was my mistake, and now she refuses to drink out of a bowl on the ground, and will only drink out of cups. She has a permanent cup on my nightstand to this day. Oh well, at least it's easier for me to monitor her water intake. Editing this to reply to some repeat comments I'm seeing below. I was aware that cats like to drink away from their food, and at the time she had 2 different bowls that were not next to get food. I've tried every material, stainless steel, glass, ceramic, plastic, for bowls, she doesn't care. I wasn't aware that cats like being high up when they drink, that might help explain it. I see a lot of comments to get a cat fountain. At this point, since the glass on the nightstand doesn't bug me, I'm probably not going to buy one, mainly because of how many different drinking options she's rejected in the past, haha, but if I ever want her to stop, that'll be my first try. One time, my cat spotted a spider on my wall. Since he was staring so obviously I was able to notice too. Grateful, I gave him treats and cuddles. He did it again a week later, same thing. Then one time he looks around frantically, and I jump up to go check, but I don't see a spider. He looks at me expectantly. After a few times like this I realized he learned that looking around intensely at stuff means treats, love and attention. It's now been 4 years and he will still look at me, then pointedly look around the apartment, then back at me, expecting a reward. Has it resulted in him spotting the occasional bug? Yes, especially since over the years I've learned the slight difference between his real expression and the fake I want treats one. Still, even if I know it's all a lie, it throws me off and sometimes I give in and look anyway. Maybe I'm imagining it, but he always looks so satisfied afterwards, the fluffy jerk. Edit, cat in question. https:// Imager. com/xxflbxf. JPG, this weird fluffball, has also learned to topple the water container, and to poke the trash to get my attention. If you try to spray him with water when he misbehaves, he will stand there pitifully, and blink at the water, so you feel bad and stop. He will sleep on your head at night, and you might find scratches on your cheek, or next to your eye, or he'll yell at the bedroom door if it's closed, and try to turn the doorknob, or stick his paws under. He screams like a goat. On the bright side, he learned to sit for food, because food is the only true goal in his life. Our dog puts himself to bed when we turn the Xbox off, https://u2. b/6ykkudbing_I. My niece loves to FaceTime my mom to talk to her dog. When the dog was a puppy, my mom used to pull her onto her lap when she would get FaceTimed. Now the dog is 80 pounds, and will jump in your lap if your phone or tablet starts making the default FaceTime ring. My kitten will aggressively headbutt my face every night before bed, for top-of-head kisses before she goes to sleep. Stop eating your face. He has floppy jowls that sometimes get stuck in his teeth. I used to just casually say, "Dude, stop eating your face," when it happened. On the occasions that he just happened to lick his teeth and spring it loose, I would give him a pat on the head and call him a good boy. Never any intentional training, but now that he's an old man, he's 100% responsive when I tell him. He'll clear his teeth out and present himself for his congratulatory head pats. Edit. I don't have a good pic of him mid-face munch, but here, https://imager. com/3rdcp5w. JPG, he is being floppy, and here, https://imager. com/9bmsx1t. JPG, he is wishing you a happy and smiling day. I take baths with my cat by letting her float in a plastic box. I keep the box in my closet. I only started doing this about a month ago, but now when I turn the bathwater on, she runs to the closet and jumps in her box. Somewhere along the way, my dog learned "get your toy" means to pick up his nearest toy. I didn't purposely train him to do it, but it's good for when he's about to leave one of them outside, and I want him to bring it in. If there's no toy around and I say this, he'll grab the nearest soft thing, usually some piece of clothing laying around. One time he tried to pick up the cat. underscore 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 1. My one dog sleeps under a blanket. I know he pretty much only gets a decent sleep that way, so every time he's laying down I cover him with one. So whenever he wants to have a nap, or it's time to go to sleep at night, he jumps up onto the couch, or bed, or really wherever I am, and just sits there staring at me, until I grab a blanket and drape it over top of him, to which he then lays down and falls asleep. The funny part is that he'll often sit there in that position waiting for minutes on end. Sometimes he's not even facing me when he does it, which is the funniest. He'll get up on the bed, put his ass in my face, sit, and just wait. He knows he doesn't even feign loving me to get what he wants, he just knows it's going to happen, so why put up a facade? He's become very entitled about it. Underscore 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 on. 2. Whenever I bring my dogs in from a walk or from the backyard, I give them a treat, which I keep in the kitchen. So whenever we come in, they run to the kitchen and get in the sitting position. Sit is always the first command in a string of commands that I use when giving them treats. If I forget, they'll sit there for however long it takes for me to circle back around and give them a treat. Sometimes this takes 5 to 10 minutes if I'm distracted, but they'll just sit there waiting. They have trained me well. Underscore 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 on. Get wet food at 4 a.m. every day. I wake up early during the week and feed him wet food right away. Of course he doesn't care that it's the weekend. His internal alarm clock is down to minute with precision. And because he's a cat and an asshole, if we don't get up and get his food, he howls loudly through the house, opens shutters, walks on our faces, nudges our noses with his nose. He's so relentless it's not even funny. But we love him. I picked my kitten up a few times to kill some spiders up high for me. So now whenever I pick her up, she looks up at the ceiling and looks for spiders.